Hello, everybody.
Hey, hi everyone. Yeah, welcome to our reveal. I would say we have a great guy with us, Toby. So he's from Germany, working on this game called Above Snakes, and of course we have Karen. I just was talking about so I shouldn't forget mentioning her, our greatest host, Karen. And yeah, Toby, thanks for joining us. Yeah, you've been working on this game for a while. We know that, but it had different name. So, and we spoke with you earlier about that. Like maybe you can tell us a little bit more about the game that it was before and what changed and how things changed for you since then.
Yeah, yeah, sure, I can do that. Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me here. It's my very first live stream ever, so
Yeah.
yeah, kind of nervous here, but yeah, I
You're
think we'll be
already
fine.
looking natural. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'm trying my best.
generating us views right now. It's like just because of your
Okay, okay,
snazzy. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, as you said, like I'm an indie game developer from Germany. I'm located in Bremen, and yeah, I'm developing Above Snakes, and this name is probably like even to the people that I know, this name is kind of new because we just changed it today, or we're announcing the
Officially.
name change today. Yeah, and yeah, as you said before, the game was called Lonesome, and yeah, it has been in development for. I think I started together with a friend of mine with the first prototype. I think in late 2019, so quite a while. And the current game that I'm right now working on as a solo developer, Above Snakes, is in development since like the start of January. I think in December I brainstormed like the idea for this version, and basically I'm always like trying to iterate in small iterations and then throwing out a demo version. And yeah, that's why actually the development took so long until this point, and that's why I also scrapped like the whole code base at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Before we spoke with
yeah.
you, yeah, I seen the lonesome like many times on Twitter, and I was kind of like taking a gander in it. I was like, yeah, looking good, and then yeah, we connected with you, and I think we had like some ideas that we can introduce to games, some changes, and hopefully your fans will love it as well. So there's like it's
Yeah.
definitely bigger and deeper. It's going to provide bigger and deeper experience for fans. And yeah, but there's also the trailer, so maybe we
Yeah.
can show the trailer
That's what I
and
was like.
like so that everyone's like,
The,
yeah, I still don't get it. What is this like snake thing? It's like
yeah, it'll
we can
be.
talk about name. We can talk about name. Yeah, like
Yeah. Look.
shortly. But yeah, so Karen probably
All
can
right.
Okay.
We'll be
turn
right
on the
back.
trailer.
It was a mild summer night when the sky began to rain fire. They tried to bury the ones they lost. What have they done to deserve this fate? I hope that I can stay above snakes.
So there we go. That was the Above
That was
Snakes trailer.
so
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
official
quiet.
subtitle is Old West tile based survival RPG game. So we hope you
that's
guys
correct.
yeah, we hope you guys like the trailer. So the game is still very much in early development. So everything that you see might change. If something that you don't like, of course, join Toby's Discord channel and let him know, and he will adjust certain things. So we constantly improving things. So Toby is always sharing his work with us, and we're happy to see it. So he's doing a really great job. So and yeah, there's like basically the game is about you, the girl what is her name again? Alaya?
Ayana is her name.
Ayala,
Ayana.
Alaya. Ayana. Yeah.
Ayana.
So yeah, she's surviving in Wild West, and Toby developed this amazing, cool-looking tile system that you can.
Yeah.
Maybe you can talk about it and show us a little bit the game footage that you have on your
Sure.
screen right now.
Yeah. We're actually right now in the current demo / alpha version, which we can maybe talk about later when it will be available. And so yeah, there's already a playable version. So yeah, you're basically set in this Wild West world, and you just start on this like lonely single tile here basically in the nowhere. And yeah, the idea of this game is that you survive in the wilderness, and you have to you basically start at nothing, as you do in every survival game. You have to then collect rocks and gather sticks and try to find something to eat and stuff like that. And then from that stuff you can make better stuff, and better stuff you can make yourself tools and yeah, stuff like that. And the idea in this game is that at some point you will need something, like you're starving, or you're thirsty, or yeah, other stuff, or you need a certain resource to craft something, and then you basically can choose what your world evolves to. So you just go like to the edge of a tile here, and then you can say explore world, and then you can basically choose from how does the world look here, like you craft your own world basically. And
Yeah, you're crafting your own journey.
Yeah, your own journey. And yeah, the cool thing is you're not only crafting like pieces that provide resources. After some time, you will also get offered by the game engine pieces that will drive the story forward. So you will have like pieces that have certain NPCs or a shop, or some clues or hints to get further to progress in the story. And yeah, so it's basically it's random, so you don't really know what you will get, and you have to make like good decisions to manage your resources properly and to get everything you need. And yeah, you can also choose at any time when the game offers you to progress in the story, if you have like the current resources and the current needs to do so.
Yeah, it definitely have that like the toy look of it, it's like just like very, very miniature, and you guys can see that there's a lot of details when the character move, like things are in the environment, like getting affected. So the grass move, like little stones like flying away, animals. So it really looking great. So, and there's like also the time of the day. Is there going to be any seasons, or there's no seasons for now?
Yeah, let me turn on some volume here first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Is this
yeah.
fine?
That's well,
Oh.
chat, is that good?
Tell us
They will tell
if
us.
you can hear us. Yeah, maybe you can talk about a little bit more of like of dynamics of the world, is like what people can expect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now, as you can see, like from time to time we get these little rain showers here. So there's already a weather system in place, and the idea is that this weather actually also affects like your conditions and how fast you're for instance again like going to starve, and like your conditions health wise, and how good you're in combat, and if you can make fire or not, and all this kind of stuff. So right now this has a dynamic weather system and a day and night cycle system. And the idea is based.
Is the weather affecting only one tile? Because I see that it's raining on the one tile, or is it going to be raining on different tiles?
Yeah, the rain is basically like moving like what you would expect from real clouds. Yeah. So right now the rain is on 2 tiles here, and if I like spawn another tile, it's probably going to rain on that tile too. Maybe we will see what the weather decides to do. No, this tile is
depends
fine.
on the
yeah
rain.
But that could change like in the next minute. Here now it rains here too. So it's basically just these clouds that are moving above us, and deciding where to let it rain.
You got
an animal.
Don't die right away, please.
Turn
the bug mode.
Won't distract you.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing is scripted.
I don't have a weapon here right now.
So you're gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
All right, somebody play sad music right now. But
yes.
So cool.
We have
yeah.
And we have some questions as far as like this world, like where is this, and who is she?
Yeah,
Mhm.
telling us a little bit more of the story of the character
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what's
People
what's
are
the
asking
lore.
about the tribe that she's in, and I know we talked about this before. Is like
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to explain this the world.
Okay. Yeah, to disappoint people, like this is not like a real place. This is like a fictional Wild West place. Like one
Why
of
is
the
that
reasons.
disappointing? That's actually positive for me. It's like
Yeah, yeah,
we've seen real places a lot.
Yeah, yeah. There might be
yeah,
some details that are revealed at the very end of the trailer that are pretty different than the world, thankfully, that we live in.
yeah. Of course, like of course, this is back in time. To be honest, I don't have like the actual year in my head. I think it's 1890 or something like that that I chose. But yeah, it's an old Western fictional world basically, and I needed a fictional place because I want to have like all these different kind of tiles and biomes basically that I can just put together. So I can't just say, okay, this is Colorado or this is Texas or whatever. Um, yeah, so this is a fictional state somewhere in the US, obviously, and I kind of don't want to reveal too much about her because this is like
Yeah,
part of the game, finding out about her, and as the trailer already revealed, like you are basically not living in this society with the other people. You're basically living somewhere in the wilderness, but there's these plague going on and these people turning into living dead, and your task is basically, or you feel the urge to help the people and to reconnect with them and to find out what is going on and why are things going on. And yeah, that is basically, I think, the story that you would need to know to play the game.
yeah.
And
Perfect.
every detail will then be revealed like tile by tile when you find out and when you find the right tiles.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and so what needs does she have, and how you can satisfy those? Can you tell us a little bit more about like, so
Sure.
how do you get food? So it seems like you can gather like some certain seeds right now,
Yeah.
or plants, and so what can you do in the game? It's like
Yeah.
to survive.
Yeah. Okay. Right now, this game is basically based on three needs. Like you have hunger, thirst, and sanity. And these needs are, of course, like a little bit decreasing over time, at least the hunger and thirst, and by exploring the world. So you basically have to sacrifice some of your needs to get further in this world. And yeah, for thirst, it is of course yeah, getting something to drink, like water would be the basic resource here. And you could get water from very different places. For instance, you could find a lake, and from that lake you can just get dirty water because it's just lake water, and then you can boil it at a bonfire, and then you have like, yeah, drinkable water. I can maybe show that. Just need to craft one or two tools here to make that
Yeah,
happen.
feel free showing more tiles maybe as well if there's
Yeah,
so because
yeah,
I love the effects of like tile appearing, and it's like you got like all the particles flying away. It's like very
yeah.
impactful.
Maybe we can get a lake. Oh yeah, we can get a lake here. That's nice.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, there's a lake. And I think I still have like a full bottle in my inventory. Oh yeah, this one's full.
So
And
I mean, a lot
yeah,
of it I know is still under game design revisions, and we're gonna continuously work with you as well on this. But like, so are the tiles gonna be free to open, or there going to be some kind of like system that? So will you be able infinitely just go and open tiles, or will it cost something, or is that something still under
no,
like
that is
design development?
already, yeah,
Mhm.
this is already in place. Basically, you have to craft these tiles. Right now, what you can see here, I'm missing rocks to craft this tile. So I need
Mhm.
two wooden blocks and one rock here to craft this tile. And right now, every tile costs the same. But the idea is to have later a system in place that is looking at the tiles that you currently have, like the available tiles, the available resources, and then it will just adjust the cost of the tiles that you can explore. So that's always possible to create new tiles, but it's challenging, and you need to use the resources that you have
It's
right
not
now.
free. Yeah, to answer that
Yeah,
question. Yeah, That's cool. And if anyone in chat, you guys, if I see there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's my game, I like it," so great. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or even suggestions, feel free sending them our way. We're gonna ask Toby about them. And even though like it seems like by Alex is like faking don't know certain things, but I'm really don't. It's like there's certain things that we spoke about. Toby is like overall like the game, as we said, is like still in early development, but like we would love to learn a little bit more from you guys on what you think should be in the game, or if there's something missing, you know, like to make it a little bit more fun. Of course, like we'll not be able to reveal everything today, but we will, like Toby will continuously make a dev blogs. You can follow him on Twitter and things like that. But yeah, so we can get back
I'm
to
pretty open about sharing what I have, and I'm sharing a lot of my stuff on Twitter basically, and I get also like a lot of feedback that is very valuable for the development.
Let me paste Toby's Twitter maybe in the chat so you guys can follow him if interested. And
let me just create a bonfire here, then I can show you how you can boil
Gorgon
water.
Bones asking if it's Australia or North America, and I think it's in North America, right?
It's North America, yeah, it's North America, like fictional North America. Yeah, just crafted myself a little bonfire here, and so you can set up like little bases for yourself. Like you don't have like all these big base building tools where you can build houses and stuff, but you can find shelter and find houses, find like wooden cabins somewhere in pine forest and stuff like that. And you can make yourself like small temporary bases, as what I'm doing right now here. Maybe not just get a. Oh yeah, I can make a tent too here. Like a tent, I can make from
beautiful minimalistic UI. Yeah. You want to talk about like decisions behind that? Is like how you want to keep it super simple and readable.
Yeah, that is the basic idea. I'm a huge fan of minimalism and minimalist design, especially. And I'm not such a huge. There are beautiful UIs out there, but I'm personally just not a huge fan of these super colorful UIs with like, I don't know, fancy icons and stuff like that. So I personally prefer to keep things simple. And yeah, I just like the beauty of simplicity, and that's why I always try like only to display the stuff that the player really needs to know right now, and everything else will just not appear. Like for a long time, I didn't even show the needs of the player on the screen, but in playtesting.
So if you see her crawling, like, that means something wrong. So you have to figure out.
Yeah. So I'm starting a fire here.
Man, it's currently rainy days. Yeah, it's been raining for like 3 days now.
Yeah. It's raining a lot right now in the game. As I said, like a lot of stuff's temporary.
And that's dynamic, right? Like so, nothing is like, it's not like no two games the same. It's like every game is pretty much different than what you get on weather or even tiles as well. It's like
even tiles, like your whole game could be totally different, and your idea of how to survive this session must be totally different. Like in one session, like here, I just got a little farm and some farmland. And so I can create bread here, but maybe in another round I have to roast mushrooms, for example, to survive, or to go fishing and to make myself a fishing rod. So the tools that the game provides you are different every time.
Yeah, Dark Dice is asking if there's any human NPCs like hunters or other people hunting down natives.
Yes.
So we show
hunting down natives.
Well, yeah. Well, she's native, right?
She's native.
And
at
theoretically,
least,
if somebody's attacking her, like that's hunting natives, you know.
Yeah. I get that one. Okay, there's not planned like her to be hunted, but there's definitely planned that there is combat against other human beings. So there could be, for instance, bandits that you can come across. Or other people with some evil stuff that will try to shoot you.
Yeah.
As we said, we're probably going to run some close tests as well. So if you guys want to try it out, subscribe. I mean, subscribe for sure. But you also can follow there's like a link, like few lines above in the chat. Like you can subscribe to Toby's emails. So what I'm bringing is that you guys will be able to try it out and let us know again what to add and what's missing from the game, because I think some NPCs, like I think personally, I think it's like overall the experience should be hardcore. Like if you come across someone, so it's really hard to survive or it's like or kill that person. But
Yeah,
like
just
right
hide
right
from the
there.
wolf.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
because like I think it's like survival games, the beauty in survival games is the struggle, right? Like so you have to struggle through things. And it's like when it's like
Yeah,
too easy, it's kind of like becoming too arcadey and it's like take a little bit of that immersion from the game. Yeah, you guys can see Toby's fancy ultra wide screen. Pretty cool.
yeah,
So
but you're right, Alex. Definitely. So
Mhm.
there needs to be some struggle to survive, and I think that's the beauty of these kind of games, that you have like to try different strategies and different approaches to basically play this game and to progress in the story. And yeah,
So
some are more successful, some are less.
is it safe to say it's kind of like a roguelite? Is like so that you have to like
Yeah,
create your journey, then die and repeat, it's like or and
yeah,
like
yeah. My idea is not to have like these huge I don't know, sessions of like 20 or 40 hours of gameplay where you have like save it and then next week
building farms.
you play. Yeah, basically you're building like huge
We
worlds.
have plenty
My,
farms right now. Yeah.
yeah, the idea here is that you have these shorter sessions, maybe of maybe a couple of hours. I didn't play test it so well yet, but let's say a couple of hours, and then you will find certain stuff and like find certain abilities. Like for instance, you find a fisherman somewhere that will teach you how to fish and how to use a rod. And then next
Mhm.
time you play, you have this ability to how to use a rod already. So you have these long-term progression, and yeah, then you can continue from that point.
Nice. So and that kind of leads us takes us to there was a question about the character customization, if there's any character customization planned, or will your character maybe evolve or change through the playtime? So if that's something that we can answer.
Yeah, like character customization is not planned. Like you're basically playing the character that you see on the main art. You're playing Ayana, and you can customize her in game when you find like the right resources, such as cotton and fabric and
Mhm.
linen and kind of stuff, and then you can make yourself like different clothings. This is stuff that's not implemented yet, but the idea is when we have later like snowy regions or colder regions, and then you need to prepare with fur and coats and stuff like
Snow
that.
region will be so cool if we have like
Yeah,
a tracks in snow while she's
Mhm.
running around. It'll be so
there's
nice.
definitely snow plan. That's for sure. I'm not sure yet if it should be like that we have seasons and where like everything should then be covered in snow, or if we should have certain snowy tiles like high in the
Biomes,
mountains.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
biomes basically.
Yeah,
And yeah,
I
maybe
like
that's
the
something
idea
the
of biomes.
community can help with. And yeah,
Yeah, I like the
let's
idea
go.
of biomes because if you have seasons, then that's mean like it takes away from that like discoverability that there's something far away that you can reach that's so different. Instead of
Yeah,
like seasons is like you can see them pretty much just by being here. It's like but like having biomes is like there's autumn on fall on certain side of this map building process, and then there's
yeah,
like snow on the other side, maybe even like I don't know, like caves. But like
yeah,
that will be something like really hard to probably achieve, but like hey,
yeah.
not out of the table. And yeah, maybe
And
too late asking. Oh, you wanted to add to
yeah,
that?
what
Yeah,
you
for sure.
what you can see, like what goes in this direction of biomes, is that when you have these tiles that you can spawn, you get these small indicators here, like these green trees and these yellow
Oh, what type
trees.
of biome it is? Yeah, like two
No,
of them is desert or
yeah, but it's like yeah, two of them. These are two desert tiles and one pine tree or pine
mhm,
forest tile.
mhm.
And you get this small indicator how well they fit together. So you need
Chat
to
should choose
yeah.
where we go. Like you guys let us know where we go next. So are we going in the pine trees or are we going in the cactus? But yeah, let us know in chat. But like maybe too late asking what is the sanity affected by, and probably what it affecting too as well, right? So can you talk about that, please?
Yeah, yeah. Right now, the sanity is still under development. So right now, the sanity basically kills you if you don't have it anymore.
Mhm.
But I could imagine that you could maybe see stuff that isn't really there. Like for
Mhm.
instance, you're entering the desert and you see maybe a
Oh,
cactus or even
like a
water.
wolf vision or something is like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
have like
or, yeah, or even enemies or
senses. Hmm.
or ghosts or stuff like that. So yeah, this is not developed yet, but I could imagine having that definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's still under consideration. So people want to go to the cacti land. So
Yes.
go to the desert.
Cactus is winning.
Let's do that. Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
you got Salome. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just spawned by random. There are like different tiles that could appear with the desert and the desert biomes. And yeah, this is one with a small abandoned town. This is actually part of Corpse Creek, what we saw in the trailer. So yeah, these are not. I can't go into these houses yet, but this is of course planned that you could enter.
So you walk in the house. There's like one-eyed bandit playing on the piano. You know,
Yeah, it's more abandoned. So yeah, it's more abandoned. So inside they would probably be destroyed. There would be like
right, because of the apocalypse. Yeah.
Yeah, because the people had to flee like very quickly, and yeah. So but you could inside these houses then gather information what happened and yeah.
Is there water in the wells, or like is it poison? Do you have to boil it? Do you have to grab it?
The well is actually providing fresh water. So if we fill up our bottle here, which I will do.
Should have a chance of getting sick. Like if there's like a
sicknesses are planned. Yeah, sicknesses are definitely planned. Just when you get wet, when you get too cold. Yeah, maybe when you drink dirty water.
Again. Like you should tame him, and that's gonna become your pet. Because like Indian girl with a wolf, they're gonna look so cool. Yeah, that's cool. So that's mean there's going to be a temperature as well.
Yeah, temperature is planned, and conditions are planned.
Look at that amount of blood from that wolf. Just explodes. It's like
let me make some light here.
Yeah.
No animals were harmed.
No animals were harmed.
Because it was disintegrated. It never existed.
And maybe we can sleep the night over. Oh yeah, we have a tent here. Yeah, the cool thing with the tent is you can basically use it to sleep, and then you rest.
So do you need to craft tent all the time, or it's just like you have it all the time with you?
No, you don't have anything. This character has a lot of stuff because I just gave it to the character.
Okay, so you start bare bones.
I think you just start with a bottle.
Or
I think
Gorgon
it's
bones.
a little bit And of course you have your tiny little backpack here, and I attached like your hammer and your pen to the backpack. So these are basically your entries to the menus accordingly. Like this one to the crafting menu, and the pan to the cooking menu. But to cook, you of course need a fireplace where you can cook on. Yeah. So these are the things that you already have.
Love this falling stones out of cliffs.
Yeah, you can just
pretty cool.
Kick them. You.
That's what I start doing. Is like as soon as I launched the game, I was like running around stones and just like playing.
Yeah, I remember when we first met and first talked. You basically were just kicking stones in my game.
Like, hey, I love this game. It's like already like so, you know. I don't need anything. Just give me a tile with stones. That's it, and I can entertain for days there. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, let me spawn a couple of more tiles so we can see.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And we can see if there's more questions. Anything.
Yeah. Sure.
How long are the days going to be? Like, how long do you have?
Yeah, these days, as you maybe see, are going pretty quickly right now. I think right now it's something like 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's too quick.
Yeah, it's way too quick. I just did that like to be able to show everything here.
Probably for survival games, you want like draggy time too, as well as like longer nights and longer days. Maybe I don't know. It's like maybe chat knows or play a little bit more in survival games than I do. But like to me, it feels like I kind of want to like spend long time. Like I think overall spending good amount of time on one tile is probably good. You know, so you have to like look at every corner, like mine whatever you can. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah. Oh, here you go, the Greg.
Yeah.
We met Greg.
Greg here.
Greg.
Yeah, Greg basically. Greg was one of the guys that fled from Corpse Creek, and it's a little quest here, and he's basically saying that wildlife is behaving strangely since that night, and that he's trying to set up camp, and we need to help him to get rid of some of these wolves. So this is basically one of the first side quests that you can can do. And if you do so, you will be rewarded by with some useful stuff.
Yeah, and the Camo the Fox asking if there will be any kind of oh, that's not Camo the Fox. Camo the Fox saying that he or they fall in love with the game. Great, thank you. But yeah, somebody's asking about I saw the question about falling meteors and the global events. If there's any like global events planned for the game like that.
Like falling meteors, like what in Corpse Creek happened?
Yeah, like probably they seen our trailer. You got like little
Yeah.
green meteors falling. I think that's like probably a little bit too much for this kind of game. Is like
Yeah.
falling
Back-
meteors, but like
yeah.
but
More
like
of the
maybe like some kind of like
backstory.
blizzard storms are going to be pretty cool. I feel like
Yeah.
you know, like oh, you died again. That
Always
wolf is not
losing
gonna.
at these wolves. Yeah, these wolves don't like me. The combat is not very refined yet, as you can see right now. Yeah, but of course there are like of course these events from the tiles, like where you have what you just saw, where you have like different people on tiles, and then they give you tasks, and you fulfill those tasks, and then you get something. But there are also these weather events, which are probably the closest to the meteors. I'm not sure if we will see these meteors again, but we will see at least the results of the meteors, what they did.
What do you mean? Like the terraforming is like craters or that zombies?
No, I mean we will see. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but we will see, of course, the destroyed city, and we will see some dead people, and maybe or some people rising from their graves again.
Can you talk about like a little bit about the weapons, because I've seen that Stampeding got excited about archery. So can you tell us a little bit more about what she can use to defend herself from wolves and other NPCs and stuff like that?
Okay, yeah, we have here her bow. This is the main weapon, I would say, and this is also like the weapon that you will get or you can craft the easiest. And with the bow, you can use it to hunt, like this small bunny here. And you can basically craft a bow from, I think, a little bit of rope twigs and a feather or something like that. We also have this revolver right now here, or 6-shooter, how I call it. And this 6-shooter here we have. Of course, you can't craft this one. You need to find it somewhere, and probably when you find like a lonely house, and then you go inside, and maybe the person left a revolver somewhere.
So no machine guns.
Yeah, probably no machine guns. There's definitely a rifle planned, and also like different variations of these weapon types. Like there will be probably like a composite bow and a short bow, maybe a long bow, and different kinds of revolvers with different kinds of ammunition, and this kind of stuff. But yes, as in the current state of the game, it is we have one revolver and one bow right now.
Pretty cool.
Are there any systems that you are extra looking forward to putting in? Like you just like that aren't in yet, but you're like, oh man, I can't wait till this is in.
I think the RPG elements of this game, they are not really explored right now. For instance, that you have like more stats to your character, such as maybe this classical ones such as strength and dexterity and stuff like that. I think I need more of this. I'm not such a huge fan of a level system because I think it's so artificial. But the only way to get stronger in combat right now is like to craft better tools. But I also would want to have the character to progress a little. And I also have like a system pre-designed or prepared that allows you to have like better or worse social skills with the NPCs. So in certain conditions, when you're properly trained at social skills, you can basically talk NPCs into the information that you want to from them. or you can reduce prices from merchants.
Those good
like that.
deals. Yeah.
Yeah, to get the better deal, of course.
The friend hookup. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely planned. So for now, I focused on the survival elements of the game. So I have this basic game loop here, which is fine, I think, for a demo. And there are right now in the game 2 or 3 quests that you can do. So there are a couple of story tiles that give you like the first information about what happened in the events in Corpse Creek. And so the next step would be like to have better character system and stat system, and of course to have a lot more different tiles and different story elements to the game. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and one of our fans been asking if there will be any is there any plans for horse ridings or animal taming and things like that.
Yeah, that could be a thing actually, and we already just discussed this, I think. And like horse riding, I'm not really sure if it fits well because like
The tiles are pretty
it
small.
takes
It's like
it takes a while until
Like-
the world is so big that it makes sense.
Mhm.
yeah, makes sense. Unless the horse is very tired and old, and you just like
But why use a
Yeah,
horse
okay.
then?
well, because you love horses. That's why.
Okay, yeah, that could be reason.
But yeah, well, that's cool.
Real quick,
yeah.
thanks for the sub, Taylor or Teller. Thanks.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
if you like what we're doing, is like make sure you follow us. I mean, any subscriptions or donations you make, we of course donate them further for you guys. But yeah, if you enjoy what we're doing, of course, make sure you follow us on Twitch. Is that? No, I'm on a different side. So right there. The wolf again. Oh, now you won. So the wolf
Yes.
just explodes in the bloody shake.
Yeah,
that you can drink later.
There's no dying animation in place yet.
Yeah. But yeah.
I like someone is asking, or Delta is asking, if you can steal things in this.
Yeah, I have this plan for merchants actually.
Oh,
Like
snap.
the merchants aren't in the game yet, but yeah, definitely you can steal things, and according how well you did that, he will probably attack you or not.
You don't have to put like a bucket over their head, like in Skyrim.
Yeah, sure.
Like they were doing Italian mafia style. Is like
I think by now they know the trick.
Yeah.
I think it's too old.
They figured that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, definitely taming animals will be pretty cool. Having,
I
like
think so
maybe
too.
even like a eagle like on your shoulder that flies and reveal you like few tiles around you. Maybe I mean might be like pretty cool. So you don't unlock them, you peek them. It's like you can use like eagle once in 3 moves to just like allow you to see like 3 tiles. Oh, you got in the house.
Yeah. I found a small house that provides some shelter. Yeah, and also in this house, like I can search here.
Bigger than our houses in California for sure.
Yeah, it's more leather that I can meet. Yeah, and of course I can use also these fireplaces that I just found to cook my stuff. I have something to cook here, such as this poor rabbit I can cook. Yeah, I think it's really cool if you can like find like existing places and then get to know the story behind these places and what happened there. And such as this house, I'm planning to have a lot more of these kind of shelter places. I'm also planning to have a railroad, and that you would be able to go inside the wagons of the railroad.
Yeah, points of interest and stuff like that. Yeah,
that
would be really cool. Yeah, we were talking about the railroads, how cool it will be to have like places like that. So maybe you can connect certain tiles like the railroad, because I can imagine that it will be like really challenging to have everything condensed in one tile, but like so maybe you have to like time by time it unlocks you just like bunch of them at once, like mega tile almost, so that gives you like a little bit
fast travel. Old West style.
And also like right now you can still like, depending on how well these tiles match, it makes more or less sense, but right now you could basically put like a desert next to a lake. That's possible. Of course, the lake will be worse. The desert would be worse. Then it's a bad idea, but you can do that. But I'm also like trying to implement a little bit more complex tile placement system, where you have like different tiles connecting only to other tiles. And with such a system, you would also be able to connect railroads on tiles together. And then
Yeah.
you need to you
Is
need to
that
plan
fence
basically where your railroad goes.
is that fence blocking you from going on that side?
Yeah,
Or you still
this
can
fence here. Yeah, I can explore here, and maybe I can show that. And
just
I
go
can,
around it? Yeah, because Stampeding Fox asking if how you unlock, and this is how you unlock the new tiles. You walk towards the side of the tile,
yeah.
and if you have enough resources, you can choose to unlock the tile. So there are going to be some tiles that cost more, some tiles can cost less. We can probably hide certain tiles and have like surprise tiles, like you don't know what is going to be there, and there might be a pack of wolf there or angry grizzly bear. Oh, here you go, the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you craft
that's
the
your own
tiles.
story. Yeah, you craft your own story. It would be nice, like when you die, like you zoom out and you see your story, like all the biomes together, and yeah, but like already, like you can see that like it's pretty much looking nice.
Yeah, yeah, but you're right. You're basically right now going like to the edge of a tile, and then you can choose from a pool of tiles that the game offers you, and that is of course random. And you're also unlocking new tiles over time. Like if you already placed 5 or 10 tiles, then the game will offer you different tiles that you haven't seen before. So there are more complex tiles and less complex
So
tiles.
there's actually discoverability in your progress.
And also,
so the
yeah, and
further you
also
go,
these,
the more different tiles you can unlock.
yeah, and of course also these points of interest, such as this house. I think you need at least like 4 or 5 tiles to discover this house, and that is also something I could imagine for a roguelite, to have some progression, that you unlock different tiles, and then next time they can appear as the second tile.
It's like you
Yeah,
have
instead of being the 20th tiles.
you have a library of tiles that you pretty
it's
much
basically
unlock.
library. Yeah, or deck of tiles. It's basically like a deck of cards.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I remember it's like this is how we ended up actually here. Is like we were talking about like what if we treat tiles as a deck of cards? Is like as a card, right? So every tile you unlock, it's pretty much a new card, and but it offers you something unique. But yeah,
And
like really cool.
Yeah, and then
we have a question too. Maybe too late asks if you can run out of resources or if they respawn. So if you don't have all the ability to craft, what do you do?
Yeah, it depends. Some of these resources are regrowing, obviously. So the stones are not, but the trees are regrowing.
So unrealistic.
Yeah, and the plants, like these bushes where I can get berries, they also regrow, and
so you can come back
the
to
grain
them.
is regrowing. Yeah, you can come
They
back.
probably not regrow right away as you cut
Yeah.
them, but like if you come back to them later, so maybe you go sleep in your tent and come back, and you might have some extra berries or some extra wood.
You also have the possibility of planting new plants, like when you get seeds, then you can plant the seeds and grow your own stuff.
So some basic farming.
Yeah, some basic farming. And the game right now is smart enough that it checks if you can create new tiles, and then it will adjust the tile costs. Like if you have really like everything farmed out here, then the game will adjust the cost that you will be able to pay it. But then you will like get a little bit of a fee. Like if you don't have wood and there's no wood on the map anymore, then for instance these tiles will only cost rocks, but then a lot more rocks. Then you have to to spend some time to get more rocks.
Dynamic pricing.
It's dynamic pricing basically.
Yeah, you won't get stuck basically. Most
you won't get stuck. Yeah.
Wish I had that in real life. Wish we had that in real life. Hey, I want that PlayStation. It's like I don't have money. It's like, yeah, bring me more stones.
Like for a lot of stones.
You just bring like the truck of rocks, and guys like
imagine that.
Right? Yeah. Work.
I mean, it probably was something like that, like in the Stone Age. I mean, probably like people had to trade something. You don't have that, give me that. You know, give me more of that. Yeah, that's cool. any more questions? I'm looking at the really interesting Don Calzan. Thank you very much. So I mean, I guess we can start wrapping up slowly. Like, unless Toby, I would say you
Sure.
can add what you have to say if there's anything left
Yeah.
and we didn't cover it. And for sure, is like, of course, you guys make sure you follow
Well-
Toby. Like, there's plenty of links in chat. But yeah, you guys, we'll let you
Well,
say something.
might be nice to mention future plans as far as like what
The
a rough,
yeah, like
rough.
Yeah.
we
As-
plan to. Oh, you guys want me,
I'll
or
let Toby-
who's gonna
Toby,
take an hour?
Toby.
Toby, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to announce that we plan to release a demo for the Steam Summer Festival, so you will be able to play a small part of the game, probably about 15 to 20 minutes of gameplay, and probably 3 or 4 quests maybe. So there you can check the game out and check out how it feels, how it looks like in your own hands. And I think that's a great opportunity to get some feedback also on how the game right now plays. So
Sure.
yeah, that's the plan for a demo or a very early alpha. And I think the festival begins in mid of June, so it's not so long anymore. Yeah. And then of course we have like a Kickstarter campaign planned. I don't know if you want to say anything about the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but you already did.
that's
No,
yeah. But that's
it says on your website. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, there's no secrets in a secret in that. We obviously been running quite a few Kickstarter campaigns recently, and there's a few more on the way. And Toby's game, Above the Snake, will be one of them. So, and there will be great opportunities to shape up the game together at that time, and for you guys to secure your access a little bit earlier than anybody else. We will have a little bit more information on that a little bit later, but you guys can at least, if that's your thing, is like, you of course you don't have to back anything on the Kickstarter if you're not comfortable with that. But like, if you guys excited and you want to be among the first ones, we would recommend following the campaign page. So as soon as it launches, so we're gonna have like pretty cool, unique perks, like maybe even like character customizations, no pay to win stuff for sure, but
course not.
some unique rewards. Maybe we can have a monument of someone in the middle of the desert tile, it's like or skeleton that you walk towards, and there's a note.
Or
Somebody
in the city, for instance, in the city, and we can have like ton of NPCs and also custom items, and there's like
NPC
I think we
after
can
you.
be creative. Yeah, we can get creative with stuff like that.
Toby promised that he's going to make me in the middle of the town with one eye and hat with a gun.
Oh, did I?
But no, like certain rewards. If you guys are like want to be creative and help us shape up the page as well, as like, or like if there's certain rewards that you think that you've seen on other campaigns that like you think that we should have, is like, let us know, because it's pretty fun. And so we will have that task in front of us very soon, is like, hey, what we would like to offer our fans for their donations and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, on top of the early access in the game.
Yeah. So like
Exactly.
joining the Discord is a great way to stay connected and have your thoughts heard and hang out with the bartender.
We have a bartender bot on our Discord.
Yeah.
The Cops Creek bartender.
Yeah. It's pretty
You
great.
can hear the sounds of the beer sliding on the table.
The old one. Yeah.
And
the salute, yeah.
Fun.
It's cute.
Cool. Yeah, I'm very excited. It's like, it seems like I could easily lose myself in a game like this if it's dynamic enough, and I think like that's our goal, is to make it dynamic and deep. So it's fun that you can replay it every time and have a new unique experience. And Toby is doing amazing job. So, and Kickstarter needs to give him a little bit of gas to add more awesomeness to the game. So for now, he's a solo dev, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If that didn't change yet, like from yesterday. Yeah, the one other dev, I don't know if they can see the skeleton behind Karen, couldn't take it. And
he's not much help, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toby was like too bossy with the guy, and he just like, couldn't handle it.
I made him this way.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, Karen. Go ahead.
One last there was a question about multiplayer. If there's any plans for that, Boki asked.
If you share the same keyboard with 2 people, that's technically multiplayer.
Wait, if you
Yes,
both
that is a
hold the
single player.
controller at the same time.
You can hold mouse with 2 people at once, and
Yeah.
multiplayer. It's like
Yeah. Okay. This
But
game is
understand.
it's planned as a single player game, but I could imagine maybe having local multiplayer. That could be something.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
Or we still can concentrate and make the single player
Yeah.
more rich.
Yeah.
But yeah, multiplayers. I mean, I appreciate multiplayers. They're great, but like again, they take resources and time. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's better to craft everything and spend all your energy on very like deep and dynamic, diverse single player versus just adding so much time, spending so much time on multiplayer game. You know, it's like yeah, might be like with Above Snakes 2. You know,
Yeah.
there's like multiple players start somewhere in the
way
world
above
and they
snakes. It's way above
yeah,
snakes.
you have to be like way above snakes, above birds maybe.
Above birds. Yes.
So there's like the second part. Do you guys actually want to talk about the name Toby? It's like
Oh
probably
yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
We didn't say
people,
that.
Yeah, we
people
did.
always ask is like, what the heck is above? Where's the snakes in the game? It's like
Yeah, where's the snakes? Yeah, I don't know where the snakes are. Yeah. Basically,
it's
like
a desert.
yeah,
but,
being above snakes or staying above snakes is a saying. It's an old West saying that apparently has been used back in that time, and they used it because yeah, you're basically saying I'm not lying on the ground, like not lying with the snakes on the ground. So when you're above snakes, you're basically surviving, and yeah, that's why we call it this way.
yeah. There's snake airplane with snakes too. So it's
it's maybe
so
a
we have
little
nothing to
cheesy
do
name
with
for
that.
this.
So we're not
Yeah.
prequel or sequel. So we're snaking by ourselves.
Yes.
There's a snacking and there's snaking. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, cool. Yeah, I love the names. Like we've been like picking several names, several name ideas, and I think the name is so literal. It just fits for the game, for artistic game
Yeah.
like that. So and I think like, as soon as Toby said that there's that on the table, I think we pretty much married that very quickly. So yeah, I hope you guys like it as well. I think it's pretty beautiful name.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want a shirt with that logo. So it will be pretty cool on the black shirt. Have like snakes. Maybe you guys can even win some t-shirt next time we meet with Toby. We produce maybe a few shirts and give away.
Oh, maybe.
And
We'll see. We'll see.
Spend $10,000 on shipping. So like
yeah,
the shirt,
better than having good game, right? Better to have good shirts.
I mean, shirts are good. Like, there's never too much.
Why not both? Why not
Yeah,
both?
maybe
Oh, now you're. Don't be too reasonable, Karen.
All right. Well, since we went above snakes, now it's time for the
We went
stream
above
two.
and beyond snakes.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you guys happy with the stream? Like we covered everything. Oh, sorry, John.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
probably.
and for sure, follow us. Click on all those links. We're gonna bring Toby's back again with a little bit more content to show and reveal. So for now, give him a little bit of time to develop things. So he's going back to his crafting bench after this, and release new stuff. So thanks guys for joining us. Toby, thank you very much. It was a pleasure chatting with you and learning
thanks for
more
having
about
me.
the game.
It was a pleasure.
And Karen, thank you as well.
Yeah. Thanks everybody. Bye. See you next
Click
time.
the red button. Eliminate. All right.
Thank you.
See you guys
Bye.
later.